Minneapolis Lions fans, we are at the Russell SubState Volleyball Tournament. Minneapolis Lady Lions are getting ready to take on the host, Russell Lady Broncos.
3A State Volleyball Tournament sponsored by the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Activity programs are primarily for student participants. The purpose of this activity is to provide positive learning experiences and opportunities for personal growth for the participants. This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Cheerleaders, officials, and spectators can and are expected to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship ideals by taking personal responsibility, keeping this contest at the level of fair, clean, and wholesome competition. In accordance with the Kansas State Fire Marshal regulations, we request that you take a moment to identify the 2 emergency exits closest to you. We have checked these exits and other emergency equipment in this building and verified they are available and usable in case of emergency. And now for the starting lineups. On the East Court, from the visiting team, the Russell Broncos, a 5'5" junior wearing number 10, Rebecca Tribble.
Set to introduce the Lady Lions.
What they played for all year, Vic, was SubState. We get through this thing, and the girls got a good shot at doing some damage in state, I believe. Take these one at a time today, I think they'll be in pretty good shape.
That's right. State tournament set up in a way that if you do qualify for state, they have a pool play on Friday that sets you up for the bracket tournament on Saturday. Minneapolis seems to do well in pool play, so we'll take one match at a time, take care of business today, and hopefully we'll be in Salina on Saturday.
And for Minneapolis, a 5'3" senior wearing number 30, Stephanie Alderson.
That's Stephanie Alderson, the last of the 4 seniors for the Lady Lions.
Senior wearing number 23, Holly Finkbeiner. And for the Lions, number 5'5" junior wearing number 35, Tyler Keller. And for Russell, a 5'5" senior wearing number 24, Karen Balthazar. And for the Minneapolis Lions, 5'10" junior.
Big same 6 we've started all year long. Here's Mal. Mal Lenz will be middles. Kylie and Steph will set, and Autumn and Melissa George will be the outside hitters. Consistency they've shown all year long, with just a couple of times during the season they've shown a little bit of lack of concentration. I think a little bit up against Riley County and maybe a tad bit down at Sterling, but for the most part, I think the girls are poised and ready for a pretty strong day.
Yeah, that match we played Tuesday night against Southeast Saline, it meant something for the girls because there was a league championship at stake. We went to Southeast last year and slipped up, and Southeast took the championship away from us. But we ended up Tuesday night with 2 big wins, 2 big matches against Southeast. But that second match, Mike, those girls played the volleyball that we know they can play. I mean, they just took that court, and it was their court.
Excellent power volleyball by the Lady Lions against the Southeastern Saline Lady Trojans to claim the league championship back to Minneapolis with a year of absence that actually most of the girls think they should have had the year before anyway. But anyway, we're back to being league champions, and that's kind of the way Coach Mack likes to keep it.
Lions come into the tournament with a 28-3 record. One of their goals this year, prior to the start of the season, was 30 wins. The best record Minneapolis ever had is 29-5, and Coach McCulloch challenged these girls to a 30-win season. They're on the doorstep. They're knocking.
They're knocking. Even the team that went to state 2 years ago didn't win 30 games. So that 30-game mark isn't just easy to get there, and there's been a lot of good teams come close, but not attained it. These girls have a good shot at setting the bar pretty high. May not be able to anyone touch it for quite a while, but we've got some good kids coming up that over 30 wins and just 2 or 3 losses. That's a pretty good year.
It's an amazing season.
Marlon Clark and Debbie Burgess. Now we can stand as a junior from Russell High School, Brittany Walter, will be singing the national anthem.
Well, another excellent version of the Star Spangled Banner. Young lady from Russell, Kansas, singing that for us. We're getting set for match 1, SubState 2003.
Well, the girls were over at the house earlier this morning. Didn't eat a lot. I think they were pretty well focused already. We'll find out here shortly.
Mallory got up this morning and said she woke up a couple times during the night, couldn't go back to sleep. Yeah, nerves, whatever. I go downtown and see Alyssa George down there. She said she woke up a couple times during the night, couldn't go back to sleep. Suppose there's something in the air.
Yeah, SubState championship.
Okay, we're set to start with game 1 of the first match against the Lady Broncos from Russell. Minneapolis has the serve to start this game with Alyssa George back in the service court.
The Lady Lions starting with Autumn, Lindsay, and Steph up front, and Alyssa George, Kylie, and Mal on the back row right now. Alyssa George serves. Possibly some competition down the road. The Lady Lions playing Floyd in the other court. We'll try and keep track of that as we go. Possibly, well, you never know with Ellenwood, Hoisington, and Lions here, but other good teams here.
Lions is the number 2 seed in the tournament. They're on the other side of the bracket.
This is first serves into that.
Russell with the serve. Autumn bumps it to Steph, who sets right back to Autumn.
It was a ways out of bounds. She got to it. A cross-court winner for Autumn Knox, and that evens the score at 1-1.
She dropped a soft attack right in front of the back row there. Stephanie Alderson with the serve. Russell just bumps the ball over. Kylie sets Autumn to the outside. Autumn with the Nice cross court winner way in front of the front line, or 10-foot line, Mike. It caught the front line outside hitter off balance. She hits the ball out of bounds, point Minneapolis.
Actually looked like it may have gone out of bounds or is headed that way, and the Lady Bronco took it anyway. There's a chance for Lenz, and it's down for a point. 3-1 early in the first game of the first match.
Lindsay drops a nice soft shot in there, Mike, for point. There wasn't any way Russell was going to get to that ball.
Nice dig by Mal. There's another chance for Autumn, and it's in.
That was right on the line. That was a good call by the line judge. No chance of that ball being returned.
4-1, Lady Lions. Stephanie Alderson serves. And Russell's pass from the back row goes out of bounds. Scored a point Minneapolis, and Russell's coach wanted a timeout. 5-1 Minneapolis.
Quick timeout called by the Russell Broncos. They don't want Minneapolis jumping out to a big lead. Lions started off strong out the gate, leading 5-1. Looks like our hitters are starting the game off just right.
A couple of Lions girls have gloves on. Looks like Vic thinks it's a setter's type glove. There's 3 of them that have gloves. Might be for protection for pancaking, laying it out on the floor.
Russell Broncos called for a lift on that over the net. She directed the ball. Point Minneapolis. Stephanie Alderson still serves.
Keep some of the skin on the palm of your hand instead of on the floor. I know Kylie lost a little skin. I think it was in the Concordia tournament. Fairly painful. Steph's on a 6-point, 7-point roll now, and that's just fine with me.
Russell Broncos tried to backset that one. She backset it right into the antenna, out of bounds. Minneapolis leads 8-1.
Another nice serve by Steph, and Russell makes a play at the net and cannot get it across. Point Minneapolis, 9-1.
You know, Mike, this is what the Lady Lions did in that second match Tuesday night against Southeast Saline. Jumped off to a 10-1, 10-0 lead. Southeast never could get back into it. Looks like we're continuing right where we left off Tuesday night.
Steph with another nice serve, just clears the tape for an ace. And Russell cannot handle it. It ricochets clear over into the other court. Point Minneapolis.
That was an outstanding serve by Stephanie. She's been back there serving quite a while. She's run off 11 straight. Make it 12.
Russell back row cannot handle her serves, and they have yet to get a pass up to the front that they can bump on over. There you go. A little better job there, and Lenz is there for a stop. They're not going to give him anything, are they, Vic?
No, we haven't given him anything yet other than that first serve that went into the net.
Steph just lines it up and lets her rip. Shot by Autumn. And Russell scrambles to get it. It's not going over. Nice attack at the net by Autumn. Runs the point total 14-1. Steph with a wicked serve that back row digs. Mal's pass to Steph. Lift by Mal. They were going to set her on the back row, and she was speeding up to take the hit, and the set was off to the side. She had to try and set it. And there's quite a serve by Russell.
Just catches the top of the tape, falls right in front of a diving Alyssa George for point for Russell Broncos. They have the serve, and they're trailing 14-3.
Steph with just a little tip over. She made sure it went over. He was taking a chance, and point Minneapolis. Lenz with the serve. Nice deep serve, and that was a lift. Crawled up the Bronco girl's arm. Point Minneapolis.
Lady Lions lead 16-3, game 1, match 1.
Kylie with set for Autumn. Boom.
That ball was going out the back line, and Russell puts a hand on it, puts it up in the rafters, and it goes out. Point Minneapolis. Russell with another timeout, and Lady Lions lead 17-3.
Well, Vic, it's kind of the same way over there, only Lloyd didn't stand with Lions. 13-6 over there. Lions. 14-6. Kind of an indicator. I don't think we had too much trouble with Lloyd.
With the exception of Hoisington Lions and Ellenwood, this is almost like a league tournament. The only one we're missing is Southeast Saline.
And that's okay with me.
Yeah, Southeast is hosting a sub-state. And the Lady
I don't think
Black...
they wanted it quite as bad as we did. Southeast, a good volleyball club. I thought it was going to be tighter than what they were. Lenz a serve, backs Broncos up to the back row. Steph with a nice pass to Kylie, and attacked by Mal's down. Mal with nice vision of the court. Didn't try to hit through the blocker. She just angled that shot over to the other side, and it lands in for a point Minneapolis. And we're up 18-3. Oh, Lenz with a tape shot, and they're there to cover. Steph's set was a little low for Autumn to hammer on, and score that a point. Russell lands just inside the line.
Yeah, that set was a little low, so Autumn, all she could do is just tap it over.
Not going over, and Autumn Knox will serve. Lift on Russell. Point Minneapolis. Autumn Knox still serving. Lady Lions are up 20-4. Try by Steph there, Vic.
That's a good hustle by Steph. We had two ladies at the net there for the block. It got through the block. Stephanie with a nice diving attempt to get to it. Unable to put it back up and keep it in play. Point Russell. Stephanie bumps to Mallory, who sets Alyssa.
They can't get it over in 3, and side out to Minneapolis. Good attack at the net by Alyssa George. And so far we've had 3 or 4 kills by 3 or 4 different people. That's good. Nice serve by Kylie. And they just are content with bumping it on over. Alyssa George with a big hit that's tipped at the net, and there's a block. Stuff.
Nice net play there by Alyssa George.
22-5, Vic. We're taking no prisoners.
No, the ladies are cruising right through this first game. Setters are passing the wealth around, like you said earlier. They're letting all the hitters have a shot at it. Russell unable to return that ball, and it's hit into the net for Point Minneapolis. Lady Lions lead 23-5.
With a set, clear back deep in the corner, and Russell gets to it. Lenz with an over-the-shoulder pass back to the front. Alyssa George drops the hammer on it, and that's out of bounds.
Russell got to it, but she hit it on the outside of the antenna. That's out of bounds. Kylie McCulloch will be serving for game 1 right here. Minneapolis leads 24-5. Kylie with a nice serve, drops it right in. Mallory's there to. Russell returns it over the net, Mike. Looked like a nice set for Mallory, and she hits into the net.
She wanted that one real bad, Vic.
That's game one. That ball served out of bounds. Lady Lions win 25-6.
That's that girl that hit the ball and made it go sideways. Remember last couple weeks ago when we were out here?
That's Belleville. That's the Belleville gal. Little left-hander or little right-hander serve, but she serves it off the side of her hand.
That kind of reminded me of that shot as bad as it went off to the side.
So the Lady Lions take care of business in game one. They're up 1-0. We'll have game two in just a few minutes. Over on the other court, we have Lady Trojans from Beloit taking on the Lions ladies, with Lions leading 24-8 in their first game.
They have two girls that can hit rather well. We'll have to block. Oh, they're a lot like us.
Lions is the number 2 seed, Beloit being the number 7 seed. At this point in the season, Mike, it's go time. You either go on with a win or you go home with a loss.
Well, Lady Lions switch sides, and they'll be in the far court. Lady Broncos will be in the near court. And we got out to a quick start there and didn't look back. And we'll be back with the second game of this match. Now it looks like they're getting ready to start now, so we'll just let it roll.
Well, like you said, the Lady Lions will be in the far court. They'll be hitting at Mike and I, hopefully not literally, but they'll also be playing right in front of their cheering section. Russell will have the serve to start game two. The officials are ready. We're set. Kylie's pass to the middle to Steph, who sets Autumn. Hits it right into the block, off the block, out of bounds for a point Minneapolis.
Nice power attack by Autumn, and drops in for the first point of the game. And Steph loads it up. And there's another try for Autumn, which is blocked by Russell. Drops on their side, point Minneapolis. Have a miss hit there by Autumn, but it drops in. You know, I keep looking over there, and Stephanie's probably served, I'll bet 60% of all the serves in both games so far. Her serves must be just a little bit wicked to handle.
Yeah, Stephanie ran off probably 15, 16 points in that first game.
Lands with a tip right back on Russell's side. It is not coming over.
Lady Lions are all season long been strong net play. Everything that's hit at the net, they're up to challenge it.
Russell's attack goes across, and Kylie McCulloch unloads a cross-court kill attempt that they cover. Lands pass back. Here's Autumn with the attack at the net, but they touch. Middle set for Lenz. Doesn't go over. Tied out to Russell.
Russell with the serve. They're trailing 5-1.
Kylie with a nice dig on that tape shot. Lenz with an attempt that Russell digs. There Alyssa George is for the dig. Boom. Knocks. The big hit. Goes on over. Lenz with another stop there. Playing the net.
Lindsay's got super play at that net. She's got very good ups. So Lindsay will be serving for the Lions. Minneapolis leads 6-1.
Alyssa George with a nice attempt to bring that one up, but put a fist on it and went the opposite way she really wanted it to, and we could not get it over. Side out to Russell. Lands with a nice pass to Kylie. Mao with a nice tip that Russell handles. Steph. Autumn with a big hit down the line. Point Minneapolis.
There's no returning that one either, Mike.
Nobody there, Vic. An open spot on the floor and goes down. Russell's DS pass goes into the bench, and Russell's coach wants a timeout.
Lady Lions out quick. Game 2 with an 8-2 run. Over on the other court, Beloit's trailing Lions 4-3 in game 2 of their first match. So we come out of the timeout, Minneapolis with the serve and the lead. Autumn Knox serving.
Now with a nice corner shot. Count it.
Yeah, we've been able to watch Russell play a few matches this year, and it still amazes me that they don't use the bump set spike. It's just they just get the ball over the net, bump it over, pass it over. Very seldom do you see the Lions not playing bump set spike volleyball.
An attack by Alyssa George goes in the net, side out to Russell. Served by Russell, goes out the back line. At point Minneapolis, Kylie McCulloch serves. Oh, Mao. She came our way last time. She went the other way that time. It's down for a point.
Nice set and a good strong attack off the middle.
Steph's attack goes in the net. Side out to Russell.
Kylie with a back set to Steph. Steph's had some pretty good attacks from the outside through the season.
Back set by Kylie. It's in.
I think the back row hitter was going to go for it, and her teammate hollered out, so she let it go, and it drops in for point.
Wicked serve by Mallory Goa. And a block at the net by Steph and Lenz. Alyssa George, it's in. Right in the corner.
I don't understand why the Russell gals are dodging those. Their back row's not playing deep enough
take them.
That ball is dropping pretty quick. So Mallory's still serving for the Lions. Minneapolis leads 13-4, game 2.
That's a pretty decent pass. Not too bad of a set. And a good attack from that by Russell. Goes out the back line. Point Minneapolis. Mallory with a wicked drop shot. Their pass comes across. Melissa George hammers it down. Point Minneapolis. 15-14.
The Russell hitter returned that ball just over the top of the tape and set Alyssa just fine. So Alyssa, thanking her, just puts it right back to her.
Russell sets it across, and our blockers tip it. And it's so soft then, no one can get to it. Drops on our side. Side out to Russell. Kylie with a nice pass to Steph. Nice try for Lenz.
That one was just long.
Just barely long. And we're going to have to bump this one over to get it there in 3. And we do. Al's pass right there to Kylie. Lenz with a tip. And Russell does get it over in 3. Melissa George.
Nice block.
And recover.
Nice block at the net on that last volley. There's
there.
Kylie with just a tap over. Drops it in between 4 players that just neither one of them can get to it. Alyssa George looked like she served up a knuckleball, Mike. That thing had a lot of side-to-side movement on it.
That was headed down to the floor.
She's just going right back to the same spot. Nobody wants to try and move on her serve, so she'll go back and attack that until they do.
Russell coach calls timeout with Lady Lions are up 18-6. And still serving.
Second game over on the other court, Mike's a little closer than the first one. Beloit's trailing Lions in the second game, but only 11-9. Nice jump serve by the Lions.
I sometimes think that's fairly effective, but other times I think you lose your consistency.
Okay, out of the timeout, Minneapolis with the lead and the serve. Alyssa George serves it over for the Lions. Russell sets up a back row attack, and that ball's hit out of bounds. Point Minneapolis. Lions lead 19-6.
Alyssa George still serving. Kylie's pass is just right to Steph. She sets it on over. And Russell takes 4.
That little back set over the net by Kylie caught Russell. Defense, they were waiting on a set for an attack and caught them off guard. Autumn switches up with the left hand on that attack. She can hit that ball harder left-handed than I can right-handed.
And still puts pretty good mustard on it.
So Alyssa still serves. Minneapolis leads 21-6. Another nice serve, low serve by Alyssa. Russell does manage to keep it in play.
Point Minneapolis. Autumn Knox. Cross-court angular shot is in for a point. And Alyssa George still serving. 22-6. Russell's pass comes across. Lenz takes it. There's another try for Autumn. Hits the tape, rolls across a little ways, drops on Russell's side. Point Minneapolis.
With her hard attack so far today, she's got the front row and the hitters backing up for the Broncos, and that one they're caught tape through slowed the ball down, so nobody was there to be able to get to it.
Kylie sets it on across, and Russell just passes it across her. That Autumn.
That was Autumn again.
Autumn Knox with a winner right down the line.
Match point.
And clapping time.
Match point. Lions lead 24-6. That's the match. Nice serve by Alyssa George. Russell couldn't handle the return. It goes out of bounds.
Alyssa serves out in this to claim victory here in the first match of the day. Lady Lions take care of the Lady Broncos. And the second game, I think, was 25-8 or something like that.
I think it was 25-6, but I'm not sure. I think both of them were 25-6. So the Lions win their first match, and they'll await the winner of the Belleville-Ellsworth match. So we'll be off for a match and then be right back on.
We get the winner of
Belleville-Ellsworth. Those are your 4 and 5 seeds. And the Lions-Beloit match, game 2, is closer than the first game. Lions does lead 17-12.
Then it'll be Boisington and Ellenwood, number 3 and number 6 seed. Could be a really good match, I'm thinking. Boisington always a tough team, and I think the Ellenwood team can surprise somebody. They caught them at just the right time. So we'll shut it off, and we'll be back with our next match in about an hour. It'll be the winner of Belleville-Ellsworth.